Testing, testing, one, two, three. Hold on. And this article was on May the 27th, 2022. And like the direction where this creative was going, and Sasha supposed to go against Ronda Rousey. Naomi to go against Bianca Belair, both for the women's title. And it's supposed to be a six-pack challenge. And they had a problem with that. The reason why they had a problem with that is they didn't want them to look strong. And y'all complain about it. Y'all didn't complain about Cracker 316 and Cracker Wrestler. And you took their side and said they took their balls and went home. So I have to agree with Sasha and Naomi on this one. WWE made it clear to everyone in the locker room that they will not tolerate anyone who walks off the job, and the company reportedly wants to set an example with Sasha Banks and Naomi. This is a sign of racism. This right here is a subliminal racist message to the wrestlers staff of color. That's freaking racist right there. I see a sign of racism. So you gonna make an example of my people? Y'all racist, man. Y'all racist company. I support a few uh, wrestlers of color and staff of color like Byron Saxton and Last Legend, and the list keeps going on and on. They also reported in the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter that the reason why Banks and Naomi's merchandise was pulled was that per people close to the situation, the company wants to send a message to the locker room. Nah, you sending a message to the black race. I mean, Ebony race. Last Friday on SmackDown, it was announced by Michael Cole that both women would be suspended indefinitely. It's funny they being this been suspended Cracker 316. That's like I said, it's a blame of racism. WWE then proceeded to pull Banks and Naomi's company-run Facebook accounts and their WWE South merchandise, which basically means that they will not bring in any new merch revenue. I see racism, racist. Their deals are such that WWE can freeze them during their suspension, so Banks and Naomi will have to wait longer before they can test the free agency market if they if that is what they want to do. What happens next will be interesting to watch. There hasn't been a word said publicly by Naomi on her social media accounts. Banks has been quiet too. Banks has been quiet too, but she is seemingly handling everything well. Last weekend, she was seen hanging out with Snoop Dogg's son Calvin. Officially, WWE will have to unfreeze their contracts, and they will either to go back to work or they choose to not resign. Then they could be told to sit at home. After the deals are up, one will assume that AEW and other promoters will be interested. Dang, I was reading too fast. If I was them, I will not resign. I will sit my butt behind home until my contract expires. I can go to AEW, Ring of Honor, New Pro Japan Wrestling if I was them. I mean FWE, and they still holding my people back. Just like ACH has said, mm-mm-mm, they have put the tag team belts on John Laurinaitis, Crocodile Laurinaitis. Oh, okay, okay. See, this is messed up right there. They don't do that to a white wrestler slash white wrestlers with white staff, white referees, and the list keeps going on and on. Mm-mm-mm. I don't care what they say. This is a subliminal racism example. They went they ball and went home. I know Naomi is married to one of the Usos. I know Sasha is the cousin of Snoop Dogg, Ray J, and Brandy. But they had left the freaking building because they knew where this was going. And also, the next video I'm going to do is about Master P. Ooh, I got something to say to Master P after I leave the library. Yeah, So, I gotta read this quick. It's an update. Word from different WWE is that there has not much of any communication between WWE officials and Sasha Banks and Naomi since they walked out of Raw earlier this month. It's still suspended. Banks and Naomi was suspended indefinitely without pay, and there are no longer the WWE's Women's Tag Team Champions. WWE announced that a tournament will be held in the near future to crown new champions, but not much has been said then. Fightful Select asked that several people in WWE did not want to vacate the titles in the first place, but it pretty quickly became clear that this was the route that needed to be taken. There is still no update on when the tournament might begin. WWE has canceled upcoming travel plans they had for facing Naomi beginning last week when the suspension was first announced, which is a sign that there is no end in sight to this debacle. Regarding reports of Banks and Naomi being suspended without pay, one source note that they don't believe Banks and Naomi's contracts will be frozen if they not being paid. Stay tuned to WrestlingHeadlines.com for the latest on Banks and Naomi. Below are links or various reports. That's dirty. So they suspended without pay. Something similar to tied to the Titus situation back in 2016 in February when he grabbed Vince McMahon's arm. Y'all gotta stop this racism, but y'all ain't gonna listen. Mm-mm-mm. They're not gonna freaking listen what the vote culture for the culture, the nation, the Black Power movement has to say. Mm-hmm. Wow. I would say racism all day. Mm-mm-mm. To point that out. Mm-hmm. I'm glad that they spoke their minds. Mm-mm-mm. Can't believe y'all had a problem with Sasha and Naomi walk out, but don't have a problem with Stone Cold Bob Wrestler or any other right wrestlers walking out. And before I take my leave, Um, I was about to say something. Oh yeah, yeah, I have it now. I found out that Sasha and Naomi had unfollowed majority of the people that's in the WWE except for Tania. Tania, because they really close with Tania, both Sasha and Naomi. Mm-mm-mm. What a shame, what a shame. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Will I give it a straight? Mm-hmm. First the ACH. Now this. Now with Sasha and Naomi. And before Betraying was Leo Rush. Mm-mm-mm. And all of the majorities of the Evernote wrestlers slash staff. And she took a photo with Snoop Dogg on Friday. So I'm I'm giving you this backstage update plans for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. They addressing Sasha and Naomi's suspensions. Snoop Dogg posts photo of Sasha Banks more on where Banks was on Friday. The situation is getting worse. Naomi removes a WWE star. They removed their Facebook page, video of the concert, say about the Sasha Banks and Naomi suspension, back news on Naomi's WWE contract status, and Cameron was said that believes that Naomi was being manipulated. Interesting backstage to talk on how people in the area are reacting to Sasha Banks and Naomi. Billy Ray wanted that Sasha and Naomi walkout was a work. It was a shoot so Naomi could join the bloodline. Lots of backstage other news on Sasha Banks and Naomi versus Ronda Rousey. Person posting Naomi reveals details on what led to Sasha Banks and Naomi incident at WWE Raw. With two stars for reference to WWE statement on Sasha Banks and Naomi. New details why Banks and Naomi were happy. WWE issued statement on Sasha Banks and Naomi claimed that they handed over their title. Sasha Banks and Naomi to walk out of tonight's Raw. Ooh, dang. This is, whoa. Because it's the covers of the Sasha Banks and Naomi situation. Mm-mm-mm. Man, mm-mm-mm. They really, really, really has stepped up and stand up for themselves. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, they really is needs to stop this manipulation. Because Cameron Wright is one day ago, she said what she said about uh, black and white making beautiful babies. The Cameron got a freaking point. So I'm about to take my leaves and I'm out. Pass that for the culture.